Today I'm assembling a squad with every Madden cover athlete in history, from Madden 01 to the Madden 27 cover athlete that no one expected, to see if they can go 20-0. Starting with the main man from Madden 2001, Eddie George, coming in as a 94 overall. Not a bad start whatsoever, boys. But unfortunately, the team we're placing him on here is pretty freaking bad. But the good news for us is that the Madden cover athletes tend to be pretty good. Which takes us to our Madden 02 cover athlete, big old Dante Culpepper, coming in as a 92. Which, to be honest with you, it's actually really funny how much this generic Madden face actually looks like him. So obviously for now, slides right in beside Eddie George as our starting quarterback. And I do know that so far, at least for an RBT video standards, things just seem way too simple. But I promise you here soon, things are going to get complicated. And that all starts with our Madden 03 cover athlete, Marshall Faulk, coming in as our first 99 overall of the day. You're probably asking, RBT is not that complicated, brother. All you do is sign him to the team and put him in your lineup, right? I mean, you're kind of right, but it does lead us into our big problem today. As you probably already know, the Madden cover athletes tend to be quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, with a few different positions sprinkled in there. So if 3/4 of the cover athletes are quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers, it's like, how in the world are we going to fill out this entire team and have any shot at going 20-0? Well, that, my friends, brings in today's massive twist. If one of the cover athletes is not going to start for us, aka Eddie George here, I am allowed to trade him away and bring in other starters this way. But for all the cover athletes that we end up trading away today, unfortunately, I'm limited to the get offer screen. So what will the teams out there offer for a 94 rated Eddie George? I mean, Jalen Johnson is pretty nice, and the problem is, though, like, the draft picks really aren't going to help me out at all. Dexter Lawrence is huge, literally. Cole Bishop, brother, one of these is just not the same. The Bills are on crack cocaine. Now, Pat Surtain is kind of nasty, 97 overall cornerback. I feel like it's going to be extremely tough to beat that offer, brother. Rashee Rice, definitely not, because we want players that actually play and aren't behind bars. Terry McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb, but again, probably don't need wide receiver. Ooh, Fred Warner's enticing. Brian Burns, not a bad shout either. But at the end of the day, unless something blows me off my socks here, wait, when the Rams get Tyreek Hill. With that, fellas, I think the deed has been done. Our Madden 2001 cover athlete is officially going to land us Pat Surtain. So now we can officially begin to cook, boys. And you best believe there's a lot more where that came from. And our next cover athlete in Madden 04, one of the most dominant Madden players of all time, Michael Vick, which is crazy because he's only a 90 overall. But despite being a 90, man, he's got 98 throw power, 95 speed. And I know Dante Culpepper is the higher overall, but screw it, dude. We're making Michael Vick our starter, and we're going to be trading away superstar 92 overall Dante Culpepper, which at the end of the team builder, we do have to have ourselves a backup quarterback and backup running back. But I feel like with the cover athletes still to come, we can do better than Dante Culpepper. No disrespect, though. Come on, give me some more big boy offers here. Joe Thuney, which we will need some offensive linemen, because I'm pretty positive that we've never had an offensive lineman grace the Madden cover, which is definitely one of America's biggest ever tragedies. So Joseph here, not a bad shout. Bengals offer DJ Turner. Like what is this, dude? We got offered Joe Thuney in the first, you're just giving me DJ Turner in the third? Like, get out of here. Gregory's not a bad shout. I mean, I guess we could pair Denzel Ward up with Pat Surtain, which would be crazy. The Buccaneers won't stop offering me Bucky, man. Same thing the Cardinals keep on offering me Marv. That could be a problem if some of these teams just keep on offering the same players over and over again. Trey Smith would be nice. Sauce Gardner back there. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than Kirby Joseph at safety either, so he definitely is an option. TJ Watt might be hard to pass up on, man. A premier edge rusher, which we're going to need to go 20-0. I might have to do it. I might have to pass up on Joe Thuney, which does mean Dante Culpepper, our Madden 02 cover athlete, officially helps us land TJ Watt. So I'm telling you, fellas, super excited about this defense. Already got 2 X factors, and again, we're just getting started. Which, hold on a minute. Didn't realize Vic had an upgrade. Guess he's just so happy to be here. Which officially takes us into one of my favorite Madden covers of all time. Big Ray Lewis coming in as a 99 overall. Ray Lewis, man, what a stud. What a freaking icon. And I know this is probably going to make me but Ray Lewis genuinely is probably the most iconic defender of my childhood. Like, if you were to ask me who the best defensive player was in the NFL growing up, the answer would absolutely be Ray Lewis. Which obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to be keeping him in this defense, which is honestly one of the few defensive cover athletes that we get today, but definitely definitely not the last. Which, to be completely honest with you, brother, I know we have a bunch of bronze players on defense, but with TJ Watt, Ray Lewis, and Pat Surtain leading the attack, we honestly would probably still be a top 10 unit. I feel like I can say the same thing about offense, though, because we still don't have any receivers. And this offensive line is honestly the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But we move on to Madden 06. Donovan McNabb is who graces this cover, coming in as a 97 rated. And I feel like we're already going to have ourselves a pretty tough decision here. It's like, do I start McNabb over Michael Vick? I know Michael Vick is one of the most iconic players in Madden history, but Donovan McNabb is a 6 overall difference. But then at that point, it's like, do I trade away Michael Vick? Because I'll probably get something pretty freaking good for him. What do we do, boys? It's like, I feel like trading away Michael Vick would just be a form of Madden blasphemy. So what we're going to do for now, fellas, is we're going to keep both. And Michael Vick, at least for now, is going to stay our backup quarterback. Which takes us to Madden 2007, where Sean Alexander graced the cover, coming in as a 98 overall running back. Which, hold on, this is actually a cool story. I actually have a signed Sean Alexander football in the background of all my videos. Got a Bible verse on there. Funny enough, just like one random Sunday, he was at my church preaching. Didn't ask questions, and I got a football signed. 98 rated, not bad at all. Which, Sean, I gotta say, brother, I do deeply appreciate the memory you were able to create that will last an entire lifetime for me. But man, you're getting traded away. It's just that Marshall Faulk is the only 99 rated player in the offense right now. So I feel like it would just be better for the team as a whole if we trade him away here and got some good big players in return, possibly some offensive linemen, which off the rip, second time we got offered Jalen Johnson. Come on, please. Elton Jenkins, I feel like we could do better than that. Travis Kelce, Sam Cosmi. Dude, these teams are not liking Sean Alexander. Minka Fitzpatrick, which we do need a safety. Come on, there's got to be something juicy here, right? I'm not going to lie, those were the worst offers yet. Like, J.C. Latham, 79 overall, is a terrible offer for a 98 rated running back. Leonard Williams definitely has my attention here. Maybe we actually just pair up Pat Surtain with Jalen Johnson. Sean Alexander again, I appreciate you, pal, but you're allowing us to add our second lockdown corner. Which again, man, this defense continues to get better and better. There's actually like a better than 0% chance that we end off this team builder with a 99 overall defense, which we do still have about 20 more overall to go. And yeah, I know the offense is still kind of looking bare bones as of now, but this isn't a race, fellas. We still got almost 20 cover athletes to add. And I think it's most important, if we're going to complete today's objective of going 20-0, that I be very, very strategic with the way we build this team. Which, funny enough, leads us to the one and only Tennessee Titan to ever be on the cover of a Madden game, and that's Vince Young here in Madden 2008, which I will say, in the old Tennessee Titan way, that Vince Young comes in as the lowest overall Madden cover athlete in the history of the franchise. And as much as it pains my heart as a diehard lifelong Titans fan, I'm just not going to be starting Vince Young over Michael Vick or Donovan McNabb. So Vince Young, another former Madden cover athlete, is going to fall victim here to the trade block. I think I might just accept it off the rip. Joe Thuney, 96 overall offensive lineman. I think he's the highest rated guard in the entire game, so I might as well just go ahead and accept it, right? I guess I'd be dumb just not to check. Again, this is stupid, dude. Like, why do you keep throwing DJ Turner in my face, man? This is probably dumb, because I feel like one of these offers is going to make me want to pull the trigger. Honestly, dude, not really. Like, Christian Darrisaw is a great tackle and all. Again, I just don't understand this game. Like, you throw me Nico Collins, like you throw me Leonard Williams, and in between that, you just got a 77 rated Mason McCormick. But yeah, just a waste of time, boys, as we go back to the original offer. And Vince Young, I appreciate you. I salute you. I still feel like you weren't given the best of shots in Tennessee, but as the Madden 08 cover athlete, at least you end up getting me Joe Thuney. So I suppose your entire career wasn't a waste. So the O-line gets its start, but still a lot of work to be done. Which maybe Brett Favre can help us out with that as Madden 2009's cover athlete, which there's actually a little bit of interesting lore to this cover. Last minute, Brett Favre was traded from the Green Bay Packers to the New York Jets, and Madden had already printed out half the covers with Brett Favre as a Packer. Obviously, eventually, they printed the right version with him on the Jets. But it's funny because, like, if we're being honest, that's probably the only way that a New York Jet will ever be on the Madden cover. And this makes for another tough one, boys, because Brett Favre is not going to be our starter. He's 3 overall lower than what Donovan McNabb is. But it's like, is this where I trade away Michael Vick, or do I get rid of Brett Favre? You know what, fellas? I do believe Michael Vick is going to survive another day, as I would like to think Brett Favre should be able to bring us in something pretty massive, even though he is 40 years old at this point. Let's see the offers here. Deion Dawkins, we can get another good offensive lineman. Why are they just throwing Denzel Ward in my face? I might actually do this. Like him, Pat Surtain, and Jalen Johnson would probably make for the best cornerback room in NFL history. But let's be patient. We do need help at defensive tackle. You know what, fellas? I know Denzel Ward's kind of hard to pass up here, But I think what's more important is offensive line. And no, I'm not taking Deion Dawkins because we got offered Christian Darrisaw for a second straight trade. 90 overall superstar who's going to eventually block for the blind side of a Madden cover athlete. So again, I obviously know there's still massive holes in the offensive line. It looks a lot better than what it did just a moment ago. Which that addition takes us to a very special cover of Madden here in 2010. We have two players on the cover at the same exact time, Troy Polamalu, Larry Fitzgerald. And oh, I love this one, boys. Not only because I met Troy Polamalu IRL, it's because since we got ourselves a dual cover athlete, it allows us the big boost of adding two 99 overall players at the same time. So up to this point in the video, fellas, I think easily, in my opinion, Madden 2010 is my favorite cover as we get to add 99 rated Larry Fitzgerald to the offense. And on defense, yet again, another X Factor, 99 overall, Troy Polamalu. If whenever we simulate the season later on, we don't finish with the #1 defense in football, I will be shocked. And you best believe, without a shadow of a doubt, we're absolutely keeping both of those players. But what about the Madden 11 cover athlete? Mr. Drew Brees coming in at a perfect 99 overall. Which, as incredible as this signing is, I do think is about to lead to a very unfortunate circumstance. Because obviously, as a 99 overall superstar X Factor, Drew Brees is going to be our starter. It'd be stupid if we didn't start him. We have Donovan McNabb as a 97 overall backup. And then behind him, we have Michael Vick as our third string. He's stuck around for a while, but I do feel like it's time we get rid of arguably my favorite player in Madden history. So let's see who the most dominant player in Madden history can fetch us in a trade. A lot of first round picks, apparently. I mean, I feel like we'll just have to eventually get Denzel Ward because the Browns are being crazy. We could continue to add to that offensive line, but I do feel like we can do a little bit better. Giants continue to throw me Brian Burns every single trade. Again, Minkah Fitzpatrick would be a player I'd love to add. I'm not gonna lie, fellas, I think we might have to go Jeff Simmons. 95 overall defensive tackle, which it doesn't get much better than that. It already hurt my heart as a Titans fan to get rid of Vince Young, so why not mend my heart a little bit here and add ourselves Jeff Simmons, which again just adds another absolute stud to the defense. Got him and JJ Watt rushing the passer, dude. This is just not even fair. With a bunch of bronze players still starting on the defense, we're already up to an 83 rated, which I do still feel like 99 overall is still possible on this side of the football, as it is still possible on the offensive side of things. Oh, and one of the most interesting Madden cover athletes of all time, Peyton Hillis here in Madden 2012. But I'm actually going to be a little bit funky here and get a little creative. As the potential backup running back, we probably would have traded him, but we're actually going to keep him as our starting fullback. Which at the end of the day, I do know that we still have quite a few more cover athletes to add to the team, but I still don't know if we have enough cover athletes to fill all of our holes. Which I gotta say, brother, this Madden 13 cover is one of my favorite of all time. Because you know how I said that Ray Lewis was my most memorable defensive player from my childhood? That's what I feel about Calvin Johnson here, but on the offensive side of things. Obviously, outside of like players that have played for my favorite teams, Calvin Johnson probably goes down as the most fun football player to watch in my entire life. Like, where the frick do you see this in today's NFL? And if you thought I was gonna trade him, dude, you're an idiot. Should go without question that we're keeping him on the roster no matter what. Comes in as a wide receiver 2. I honestly should be our wide receiver 1. What an insane duo to throw to, Larry Fitz and Calvin Johnson. Whoever ends up being our starting quarterback, dude, might actually throw for 6,000 yards this season. Which everything today has led us to this moment where EA Sports threw everybody a curveball. Instead of coming out with Madden 14, came out with Madden 25 about 11 years early. Adrian Peterson coming in as a 99 overall. One of my favorite cover athletes are going to be added to the team on the offensive side of the ball this entire video. And another one that goes without question, we're going to be keeping him as our starting running back, which does relegate 99 rated Marshall Faulk to the backup, but for now at least, we're going to keep him as the backup, not trade him away. And now EA Sports decides to get back in chronological order here with Madden 2015 with Richard Sherman on the cover. Yet again, another 99 rated cover athlete being added to the team, fellas. You love to see it. I mean, I don't feel like we need to add ourselves another cornerback now. We got Richard Sherman, Jalen Johnson, Pat Surtain. Like, the opposing offenses that we play this season, I wouldn't be surprised if we held them all to under 100 yards a game. But I still can't believe it. Like, we had so many studs on defense, but we only made it up to 85 overall, which now is Madden 16 time with one of my personal favorite covers ever, OBJ making the catch. And also, this Madden personally holds a big spot in my heart, because this was the year my YouTube career finally took off. So even though you do hold a spot deep in the depths of my heart, we're going to be trading Odell. I mean, we already got Larry Fitz and Calvin Johnson, and I know we definitely need a 3, but I feel like we're going to do a little bit better with the upcoming Madden cover athletes. So I would definitely like to keep them, but at the same time, I feel like this would be best for the team with him only being 22 years old, because he was on the cover after his rookie season. I feel like we should get some pretty big offers here. I can't trade OBJ for Elgton Jenkins, dude. I just can't do it. What is this offer, Arizona? They were good at corner. Again, like, I'm not trading OBJ for Terry McLaurin or George Pickens. It's just not happening. I'm tired of the Dolphins offering me Chop Robinson, which I guess at the same time, the Dolphins don't have anything else that they could offer. Ooh, Tyler Lindenbaum is definitely an interesting option. Oh, man. I might have to do it, even though I don't really want to. I know this doesn't seem like great value. I thought I was going to get a lot better offers, but we're going to need a center eventually. Again, this looks nasty, especially with OBJ being 22 years old. Got to do it, though. Got to get a center eventually. Tyler Lindenbaum is going to be the addition, which officially boosts the squad up to a 90 overall with a 96 offense already. So I think it's pretty clear that we're eventually going to hit a 99 offense. At this point, once again, it's just a question whether or not we can get to a 99 rated defense, which leads us into Madden 17 time with Robert Gronkowski coming in as a member of the 99 club. And I think this one's simple, boys. He's a keep, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And funny enough, the addition at tight end, even though we have a UFL, XFL like caliber starters at left and right guard, the addition of the Madden 17 cover athlete and arguably the greatest tight end of all time officially boost the offense up to a 99 overall. And the scary thing is, brother, we still have plenty of more cover athletes to add to this roster. Like here in Madden 2018, where Tom Brady, for the first time in his career, well-deserved, was on the Madden cover. Really though, like, how did it take 16 years of Tom Brady's career to finally make it on the Madden cover? Stupid. But hey, brother, sooner rather than later, as even though he's a 40 overall, you best believe I will take a 99 overall superstar X-Factor Tom Brady to add to our roster. I think he's definitely going to be starting over Drew Brees here, but it's like at this point, do I trade away Drew Brees or Donovan McNabb? It's like, which one do I keep as my backup? Honestly, for like the betterment of the team, it might be interesting to trade away a 99 overall quarterback, because I feel like, again, with him being a 99 overall quarterback, we should be able to get something pretty massive in return here. What is that return, fellas, for the Madden 2011 cover athlete? T. Higgins is definitely a no. Nick Benito and 3 first-round picks is crazy. I mean, like, we could go ahead and finish off the offensive line, but again, I'm not doing that because I feel like I could get Trey Smith for a lower-rated cover athlete, and those 3 first-round picks are just doing nothing for me. Like, would it be frowned upon if I got Fred Warner and converted him to maybe a will linebacker? I feel like that would actually be nasty. Fred Warner and Ray Lewis in the same linebacker core? We still do need a free safety, but I think I made my mind up, boys. Frederick it is! He keeps that 97 rated as the weak side linebacker. Him and Ray Lewis is just nasty. Not to mention you got TJ Watt and Jeff Simmons rushing the passer. Brings the defense up to an 88, but still a little bit of work to do. Next up, Madden 19 cover with pre-Vontaze Burfict, Antonio Brown gracing the cover as another member of the 99 club. And I think we're definitely going to keep him. Hopefully he doesn't walk off the field or anything on our 20-0 run. But prime Calvin Johnson, prime Larry Fitz, and prime Antonio Brown in the same wide receiver room. Like, if I'm an opposing DB, I'd rather join the Marines. Madden 2020 time, as Patrick Mahomes finally made his first appearance as a 97 overall, which it definitely won't be his last, which again puts us into the predicament of having 3 cover athletes at the quarterback position. And initially what I was going to do was trade away Mahomes, but I think I just made a last-second pivot, and I think it's finally time we get rid of Donovan McNabb here. That's funny. Okay, I'll be honest, pairing Derek Brown up with Jeff Simmons could be the nastiest defensive tackle combination in the history of the National Football League. So might have to do that if there's not a better offer. Okay, we do need free safety quite badly. It's like, as much as I do want Derek Brown, I do think the free safety position is probably the bigger need right now. So yes, we officially have a safety combination of Jalen Ramsey and Troy Polamalu, bring the defense up to a 92 rated. Which takes us to Madden 21, where another current day superstar, Lamar Jackson, appears on the cover for the first time, which again immediately gives us the issue of having 3 quarterbacks again. But I do think I'm gonna have to break down and trade away Lamar Jackson, as much as I don't want to, which very interested what we'll get in return here, as he's only 24 years old when he's on the cover. So what will these teams trade for a prime 24-year-old Lamar Jackson What are we doing, dude? Like ban the Bengals from the NFL. They've been lowballing me all day. It's ridiculous. It's spiking my cortisol. You know what? What if I got a little bit crazy here and traded for Andrew Thomas and reshuffled the offensive line a little bit? Now officially, Edgar Allan Poe quality poetry. Now I will say the Madden 22 cover is where we do run into a little bit of a problem, because Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, both on the cover, and obviously they both are already added to the roster. So I made the rule to limit myself to only add these players once. Like, that'd be dumb to trade them away, then just add them again. So we're just going to skip the Madden 22 cover, taking us to a very unique situation, Madden 23 with John Madden on the cover. Now, we already got him coaching our roster, but he's also going to be added to the roster as a player. He's going to start, but the question is at what position? I know it says he's a 99 overall quarterback, but he would also make for a 99 overall at literally every single position. So we're actually going to spin this wheel of the positions that we still need and start them wherever it lands on. So where is the legendary John Madden going to be starting for this hopeful 20-0 team? Looks like the defensive tackle position, which obviously takes over as a defensive tackle 1, which is crazy enough keeps the defense at the 95. I do feel like if maybe he got the right edge position, would have bumped it up a little bit more, but we still got time. Like here for the Madden 24 cover, Josh Allen for the first time is a 92 rated. And again, with the 3 quarterback log jam, we are going to be attempting to trade away Josh Allen for hopefully one of the positions that we didn't get to convert John Madden to. This Josh Allen dude, that's actually a Josh Allen that's I think 3 or 4 years younger. So we should be able to get something half decent. Again, I'm so sick of DJ Turner. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and do it, boys. I don't want to, but it does fill a position of need. Not Lad McConkey, Trey Smith. You feel like we could probably get something a little bit better for Josh Allen. The teams are running dry on talent. Trey Smith is a position of need. To the end of the day, at least our Madden 24 cover athlete helps improve our team. So the old offensive line officially complete. Definitely quite the improvement. Dude, why is Trey Smith's picture so clear? Like, I feel like I can see every single follicle inside of his nose. Now time to add the Madden 25 cover athlete, Mr. CMC, as a then member of the 99 club, which we're actually going to be keeping CMC, but as the backup running back behind Adrian Peterson, which does mean Marshall Faulk is the odd man now. I just felt like AP and CMC, what a perfect duo. Like AP running over folks, and then you got CMC that can come in at third down, catch a bunch of passes. So Marshall Faulk, our Madden 2003 cover athlete, who's been the longest standing member of this roster. He's lasted about 22 Madden covers, but he's finally going to get dealt. Chris Jones, first time we got offered him. What are we doing? Mason Smith, by the way. Like, there's just no way the Falcons didn't have anybody better. I think I'm probably going to have to do it, boys. I really did actually want to go and sign Chris Jones here, but we do need another edge rusher quite desperately. I was holding out. Maybe we could get like a 92, 93 rated, but I think Brian Burns will have to do. Slides right in as a starter, bringing us up to a 96 defense. Now, Madden 26 time, obviously with Saquon on the cover, which, believe it or not, he was actually a 99 rated when the game came out. And as bad as I feel doing it, I do think we have to trade away the Madden 26 cover athlete, even though he got himself a skill point because he was so happy to be here. Kind of makes me sad. But what can we get for a 99 rated Saquon? Why do I feel like it's been the same offers over and over again, dude? Like, I swear to you, we've been offered Denzel Ward like 60 times. After all this time, we got offered Trent Williams, who would actually be a decent upgrade at tackle, but don't think we need to do that. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I don't know if this is the right decision or not, but I am going to go and add Chris Jones like I wanted to last trade. Now, does it bump our defense up to a 99? Yes, it did, boys. It was the right decision. We've officially built a full entire 99 rated team with all the Madden cover athletes, but now officially time, as everything has led up to this moment, to reveal the Madden 27 cover athlete, just as we all expected at the end of the season, Caleb Williams. Now, I will say I'm just predicting his overall at 90. He finished the season as an 85 rated, which I feel like with him being the Madden 27 cover athlete, they're going to have to bump his overall up a little bit. It's not confirmed what it's going to be. We have no idea what it is. But if he went into Madden 27 with the same rating that he had at the end of Madden 26, he would officially be the lowest rated Madden cover athlete of all time behind Vince Young's 87. Now, I will say, I do find it kind of funny that the entire climax of this video was revealing the Madden 27 cover athlete, that being Caleb Williams. And after all that, I'm just going to trade him away, dude. We don't need him as the third string. So our final addition we get to make here before we see if our team can go 20-0. Do I just add Denzel Ward, dude? They've literally offered him for every single trade the entire video. I probably will unless we get something better. You know, let's do it. The Browns have been persistent. We're going to trade trade for Denzel Ward here to be our number 4 corner. But the past 27 Madden covers and the past 27 Madden cover athletes have officially built this Pablo Picasso work of art. But the only question we have left remaining is whether or not they can go 20-0 here. Hello? Okay, they got the hard part over with, 17-0. So no, you might be saying, like, obviously they should be going undefeated with this roster. But I've seen teams just as good in these simulations drop a game or two. And they came close. Literally the first 2 games of the season. Only beat the Patriots by 5. Barely got past the Chargers. I mean, had some big wins in there too, like a 56-0 drumming over the Chiefs. Even scored 61 points on the Broncos. But as you guys saw, like, obviously it's great they started off 17-0. But there is still a realistic chance they lose and fail this challenge in the playoffs. You do want to see the stats, as obviously they finished with the NFL's #1 offense, and I assume also the NFL's #1 defense. They even go up 4,000 yards, dude. That's insane. That definitely looks like a Tom Brady-esque year. Now AP with a phenomenal season, 1,500 yards, 16 tutties. Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson, both receivers over 1,200 yards. Not a surprise, had a great season from Gronk here. Definitely going to be the last time he ever teams up with Tom Brady. AB, good year as well. At least he's still here. Hasn't quit the team at this point. And defensively, Fred Warner, 107 tackles. Hold on a second. No wonder our defense didn't allow even 4,000 yards. John Madden, the legend himself, the Madden 23 cover athlete, 28.5 sacks, breaking the all-time NFL record. He's 40 years old in this franchise, by the way. Brian Burns with 16.5, TJ Watt with 16, Jeff Simmons with 11.5. That's got to be a record for a team, right? But all that's left to do here, my friends, is see if whether or not all the Madden cover athletes can officially create the first 20-0 team in NFL history. I'm so tired of this. They're 1 game away, boys. 1 win away from going 20-0. The Chiefs were no problem. Steelers gave us a little bit more of a run for our money. Let's see if the cover athletes can finish the job. Which I will say, how funny would it be if after all of this, we end up losing in the last game of the season? Oh my God, by the skins of our collective thick shafts, every Madden cover athlete in history has officially gone 20-0. Now, if you enjoyed that one, you can click right here to see if the 2026 draft class can go 20-0.